It's Friday, and that means it's movie review time. So take a guess at what kind of movie I'm going to review. Welcome to Row 9. I'm Dungeon Dan. So happy to have you here with me tonight. We're going to talk about the Netflix movie Under Paris. This was directed by Xavier Gens. He also directed a few of my other favorite movies, Frontiers, which is a very violent and dark French movie. And for horror fans, if you haven't seen it, you should put this on your list. I'm sure it's streaming somewhere. I just haven't looked it up to see where. He directed Cold Skin with William Dafoe, very moody, atmospheric, lighthouse isolation type movie, and it gets pretty weird. And he also directed Cell, which I thought started off really good and then shit the bed about halfway through. Tonight, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to show you the trailer for Under Paris. So let's roll that.
ट्रायथलॉन शुरू होने में 24 घंटे से भी कम वक्त है। अगर अभी कुछ नहीं किया तो आपकी सजावट और आपके हाथ दोनों खून में रंगे होंगे। सब खत्म हो जाएगा।
पर वो पेरिस क्यों आएगी?
यहाँ और का या बेलूगा आती तो इतने सवाल पूछते। पेरिस है और हमेशा रहेगा। एक सेलिब्रेशन, एक ग्रैंड सेलिब्रेशन। सेन में एक शार्क।
सोफिया, क्या सब खत्म हो गया?
Okay, so by the trailer you can see it's actually not that bad. It looks pretty good. But if you're like me, when you watched it, the first thing you were thinking of is, oh shit, this is going to be, like a Jaws ripoff, clone, remake, reimagine. You can put any of those fucking titles to it that you want. It's actually not. It is its own movie. But they did use the Jaws story formula. And this is what I mean about that. There's going to be correlations between characters and events. They're not remaking it. They're not even trying to. But I'm going to run through the little list of it. So the Paris has a big event coming. It's going to be broadcast international. It's a triathlon, and countries have all sent people to compete. It's like the Olympics, but while I think they said something about Olympics. Well, I don't know. Watch the movie. You tell me. But this is an event that's so important to her personally and the city. She's not going to want to stop anything. So you can correlate this with the mayor of Amity Island, who did not want to give up any of the summer dollars. They wanted everybody to come out and go swimming like they do every year so they can make their money.
I think that I am familiar with the fact that you are going to ignore this particular problem until it swims up and bites you on the ass.
I think they pushed some of the mayor. I think she was just a little too rigid, if you know what I mean. I understand why they made her that way. Speaking of which, hey Mayor, how's your day going? The scientist, like Chief Brody, also has some issues that they're going to have to get past if they want to get this shark dead. Brody, it was fear of the water, didn't like being in boats, would not allow himself to realize he was on an island. So I can't tell you about the scientist. That shit's a spoiler, and I'd rather not get blasted for spoiling. Unlike Jaws gave us like a couple really, really good shark attacks. I mean, they're the scenes that you think shark attack, you immediately picture one of these two. Under Paris, they do the same thing, but they give you like a dozen, 2 dozen. I mean, people get fucked up in Under Paris. So I think we're going to leave it at that as far as the common ground between the two movies. Because as far as I'm concerned, Under Paris does stand on its own. Now I'm going to give you some highlights and some lowlights. The highlights are there's a lot of bloody shark attacks. I mean, I think you could have taken it a little farther, but I was pretty pleased with what I did get. It wasn't just bloody water churning. There was, you're in for a gore fest. They're short scenes, but they are there. For me, now everybody's different. Don't judge. I mean, if you watch this movie and you come back, oh fuck, Dungeon Dan, you were so wrong. I hate it when the most annoying characters in any story just keep living and going on and just being more obnoxious. Yeah, that shit doesn't happen in this movie. Thank God. So for me, I got to see a very entertaining demise to all the people that just pissed me off. So either way, I would I actually recommend that you watch this movie. I think you're going to like it. It's streaming. It's not like you have to go out and pay for it. You don't have to rent it. You don't have to go to a movie theater and pay for $20 popcorn. You can just watch it from your own couch. I'm thinking about watching it again this weekend. I did enjoy it that much. But that does wrap it up. I hope you enjoyed the show. I hope you kind of like the new format. I'm going to do a lot more of this type of thing. I think it'll be a little more entertaining. So with having said that, have a great weekend. I'll see you next Friday with an all new movie review. I've got 4 to choose from. I'm not going to give you any teasers on any of them. I'm just going to surprise you with it. All right. Have a good night.